Hello everyone. So I'm the father of a son who has got psychosis 2 years ago, and I started researching alternative approaches to the medication that was given to my son. Although I think for my son medication has been useful in certain extent. So I will start to talk what I did in researching for about 2 years now is a method that's called open dialogue, and it's a Finnish initiative. It started in Finland with Jaakko Sekula, and it's the normal approach in Finland. So they use this approach in case of healing psychosis. So this, there is evidence that this approach, open dialogue, is effective, because they prove that some research, more than 80% of the people who experience the psychosis return to work or after a 5-year follow-up. So because of that, in the UK, there was a grant from the National Institute of Health Research to try this approach in the UK, and it's directed by Steve Pilling from UCL, and it's managed by North East London Foundation Trust with Russell Razaki. So I was just wondering, I live in southwest London, so in my trust, they do not participate to this trial. So I was just trying to see how I could advocate a bit this approach in the trust. So I had the opportunity to find the deputy lead of the early intervention service, who was a keen advocate of open dialogue, and it all started like this about a year ago. And Joe Jackson organized a 3-day training with a presentation to all members of the early intervention service, the home treatment team, the family therapy, some of the psychiatrists from the trust, and this had a great success. So following this success, we had the opportunity to visit the first implementation of open dialogue in the UK, which is in Kent, in Canterbury, with Yasmin Ishak. And now, following that, it created an open dialogue special interest group in the trust. And I truly hope that this approach will develop. And interestingly enough, what they did in Canterbury is to integrate peer support open dialogue. So it's not only open dialogue, but it's a peer support open dialogue. And I really hope that this will develop. And I think it's a way forward to alternative to the current system. Thank you.